Hello, everybody. I'm glad you're here tonight. This is kind of an impromptu, but I created a new little member video. So I would like to know what you think, and then I'll greet everybody. So hold up with questions and until after I do this. Tell me what you think. This I think it's kind of cool. Let's find out. Just a little thank you, and I'm letting you know your special gifts of love are helping me grow as I try to help others by your joining me. We are doing this together, we are family. We can help others to find joy in their lives and not be discouraged by all the strife. Thank you for your help, 'cause I know I'm not alone. You are all members and part of my home. So I hope you like that. I thought I played that song a few times for you guys, but I thought this is a good way to recognize my members on my channel. And I do appreciate you. I did a few things different tonight. I have my string lights, LED lights in here, and they're changing colors. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but I'm just trying to do something different. Anyhow, let me say hello to some people. And Tanya, I send you a email if you wanna come on up if you feel like it's help me out. The first person was here is Buka, the van man, and he said, you are up too late for the East Coaster, so I'll watch it tomorrow. Enjoy your live session. I understand it's pretty late for the people that are on the uh, East Coast. It's pretty good time for the people on the Pacific and Mountain Standard Time because I notice people are up all night sometimes. Anyhow, so then Angie's here. Hello, Angie. Maxie, you may having a great Saturday night. I hope so. I think I will. I had a really good day today. And hello, Diane Phoenix. Dream on Wheels is here. It's probably Travis. It might be and I, but I don't know. Let's see. Traveling with special abilities, which is Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. I'm glad you're here. And of course, Van Life Voyages. I'm not sure if that's Tanya or Derek, but they're here. And Fordman, aka Kenneth, he's not tagging everybody one by one. I understand that. Sometimes when I'm really tired, it's hard to type everybody's names. So I want to, a lot of times, just say hello to everyone so they know I saw them when they said hello to me. When you've got 10 or 20 or 30 people trying to type everybody's name gets pretty tiring. Top is here. Hello, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate all your comments on my channel. I really do. D. Parker, hello. Hello, I'm glad to hear. Uh, People, I don't know if D. Parker is new to you, but please make sure she feels welcome. And I have my friend Catherine Cook is here. Good evening. And dear sweet Mary Jones. She sent me so many things over the last few years. The jewelry she makes is wonderful. And a lot of people have benefited from her sweetness and talents. So thank you, Mary. Gonna cry 96 tears. A lot of these people are members. Check when I do the member video again, check and make sure your name is in there if you are a member, because I've been known to make a mistake or two in my life. Jennifer Miller, hello, and my friend Aaron Jemison. Wow, A lot of people here tonight. We have 36 in the room right now. Sue Mitchell from Minnesota. Where are you at in Minnesota? Let's see. Trent Coleman, hello. Stan from Ambling Adventures is here. Hello. And Judy Smiley. Cheryl Mosley. Hello. Howdy. Howdy. And RV Butterflies here. RV Davy, hello from Flagstaff. That's not too far away from me where I am. Jennifer Miller. Good to see you here. Thank you. Let's see. Ron Darrell Adventures. Ron's on live almost every night. So I decided Saturday nights are good for me every other week. I think that's perfect. And 9 o'clock is right after RV Weekends does his live at 8 o'clock, so or sometimes earlier. So I thought I'll just follow him. But I don't do it every week. I do it like every other week. So let's see who I missed. I just saw, oh, this chat just moved real fast. So let's see. JSK Enterprise. Hello. Look who's here. Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona. And Bree, TLB. Good, I have my friend downstairs. I'm going to bring you up. There we go. I forgot I don't have to bring you up.
Yeah, I can
Yourself up. Let me do this little change. I like that better, I think. So let's see. Wone Ellie Adventures is here. Let's see who else. Kat. She says, it's so awesome to see you live finally here in Canada. From Canada. Great. Yes. JJSW. This is my first live. You are so inspiring. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Who else? I probably missed a few, but I thought I saw A to Z. But I think this chat kind of scrolled really fast, so I might have missed him. If I did, hello, A to Z Dan.
I'm looking at it.
Who else? So Sue Mitchell is in Big Lake, Minnesota, 35 miles northwest of Minneapolis. Okay, that's good to know. And Teresa, how have you been doing? Robin Jan Canvan is saying hello to everybody. And look who's here, Buckeye Kitty. Wow. I haven't seen you for a while. I'm glad you're here. Well, we have a lot of good friends in here. Cheryl Crawford, hello, all from Surprise, Arizona. Thank you for coming. And Lisa, Artscape Adventures. So before I greet anybody else, Tanya, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you? You look good.
I'm tired, but I stay tired these days in the heat.
You don't look good. You look all bright-eyed, like you've been rested.
Well, I cleaned up a little bit. I had a really good day. I was busy today, but I had a good day. I'll tell everybody about it in a minute here. Let's see. So I think, okay. So D. Parker has a question. Let me read this. I would like to ask you, what has been the most difficult transition to the nomad lifestyle for you to adjust to? Most difficult transition, well, when it first started, that was the hardest thing. Because I went from living in a home in a city with everything I needed, easy access, and then, of course, I moved into a car. I had to live in my car for over 6 months, and I was sick. So that was probably the hardest transition. I will tell you the second hardest transition is moving into the RV park after being off-grid for 6 years. So that was the second thing. So let's see. I don't want to miss the questions that people ask.
We have
Um,
another one right here.
Amy Luba says, I made your live this time. How are you? And Maxie, what time is it there in the desert? It is 9 o'clock in the evening here in the desert, Amy. And I also appreciate all your comments on my channel. So thank you for being such a great supporter. RV Day. I need to really get up to Flagstaff, but I'm really debating. I'll talk about what I'm thinking this summer. Um, for some reason I can't find my sign. Huh? Your sign. Oh,
If
your
anybody
ad
has a
sign.
question,
Oh,
just put the QQQ in the comments
um,
before it.
Mary Jan Jones can't find her ad sign. The squiggly A on your computer or phone
Oh,
usually run on where the 2 is.
yeah.
So I don't know if that's what she's saying, but it sounds like it. Um, Texas lady is here. Hello. Let's see.
Whoops. This one. Sorry, there's a question right there.
Okay, so Gracie and Jack's Adventures haven't said hello. She says she's just going to be listening. That's fine, Gracie. I understand. Trent Coleman, before I get to the next one, you'll have to put it back up there, Tanya. Have you, unless that's the one.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Trent Coleman, have you been traveling in the car? I watched you do the build. Where did you go? Yes, I have, but not a lot. I will be having a video coming out the middle of June about my car camping tour. And Tanya helped me with that quite a bit because I went to California to Lake Isabella. It's beautiful there. Pretty windy there, but it was beautiful there. And so we did the car tour, and I also included in my car tour some of the fun stuff I did at Lake Isabella. So if you go to my main channel, you can see some of the upcoming videos and things that I'm having coming up. So that if hopefully that answers your question. Um, Here's a
Yeah,
question.
that was fun to film. It was good. It'll be a good, guys. So make sure you hit the notifications to see that tour.
So RV Butterfly asked, did I keep my home spot in the campground? I don't know what you mean by campground. I'm living in my box truck, just like I do when I'm off grid, except I'm in a small RV park here in Quartzsite, so I have the plug-in for the air conditioning. Uh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably mean the RV park spot. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know why you can't find the @ sign, Mary Jones. You may have changed there's different kinds of keyboards on computers sometimes. So if you change that, that's why you don't see the @ sign. Could be. Um, Landcloud Adventures is here. And
Hi, Nate.
Elaine G, sending blessings. Thank you. So I just answered that question for you, RB Davy. I'm in Quartzsite, Arizona, and just the other side of the California border, about 20 miles from the border. Traveling Granny, just saying hello. I am in my car, so listening only right now. That is fine. I totally understand that. So Trent says the High Sierra is beautiful. My stepdad lived in Lake Isabella and owned a barber shop there in the
Wow.
70s and 80s,
Yeah,
Tanya.
it's
So he was
pretty.
in your neck of the woods.
Yep, that's cool.
Boy, that chat is scrolling
I
rough.
grew up there in
Really?
the 80s. I was born, I was raised up there since 72. So I probably knew the barbershop when I was young. That's
Yeah,
funny.
probably. Nancy Adams, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for coming to my live stream. I appreciate that. Let's see. One more question here. Cheryl Mosley says, "How old is Maxie? And may we see him, please?" Well, Maxie is 8 years old, and I could wake him up to see for you to see him, but he goes to sleep right after it turns dark here. So I don't know. Maybe I might as well. Won't hurt me. Maxie, Maxie, come here. Come here. You want to get over here? He's still half asleep, so put up with this.
Sorry.
Poor Maxie. He doesn't like to be on
Sorry.
screen, but I'll go ahead and let everybody see him. See, can you say hi to everybody?
Here's Maxie.
Little Maxie, yeah. Ooh, yeah, bad breath.
He's the boss, little boss man.
He is. He thinks he is. He sure does think so. So, wow, we have 54 people in here. If I missed anybody in chat, I just now saw that Amy's in here. Amethyst Hates Adventures. So if I missed anybody, I have moderators. They're really good about greeting people. If you don't get greeted, say hello again. Then maybe somebody have missed you. Let's see. So anyhow, so today I've been really busy, as you know. I've been really working on a lot of projects, and I've been spending days and days ever since I got back from Lake Isabella to edit the videos and get everything ready to go. And I'm really slow, and my eyes are not good, so it takes me a while. Anyhow, so I've been doing that, but I also have a really good neighbor. Her name is Karen, and I've been spending a lot of time with her, actually getting to know her even better. And today we got together and we went out to breakfast. We went to the only restaurant in town that's open pretty much. So we went to I believe it's called the Quail Run restaurant right down the street. And we had their special, which was grilled biscuits with sausage patty, scrambled eggs, and country gravy smothered over it. It was really good, and coffee and orange juice. Anyhow, so when we left there, we decided to go check out some of the stuff that all year long, really, some people still keep their stuff for sale out on the main road. So we went to one place, and I guess they've sold the property, so the people that are living there have to move out. So they're trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. I don't wish I knew how to pause the chat. I don't, but let's see. Let me try to pause this a little bit. Okay, Robin Jan made a suggestion for Mary to see. I don't know if you saw this, Tanya, because Trent was telling
The name Johnny Ray does sound familiar, but I was a kid, so it does sound familiar, though.
Yeah. So anyhow, so we went to this one place. Everything is pretty crappy there. It looks like a big trash site. But I found really a cool item. So I didn't think she was going to sell it to me very cheap. But I asked her anyhow. So I found a wooden wishing well. It stands about 2 feet tall. Looks just like a bigger one. Like where you can throw the coins down in the well. Anyhow, I asked her how much she was, and she was pretty much giving everything away. So she said, anything you want to give me, whatever you want to donate. And I was embarrassed, but I figured I paid double. I offered her 5. I expected her to come back and say 10 or 15, right? She said, that's great. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
She sold this wishing well to me for $5. It's really nice, in good shape. So all I have to do is restain it. And I'm thinking about hanging a little bucket from the middle to throw all my pennies in or something, whatever. Anyhow, that was really a cool find. That was great. And then, of course, I sat in here editing and do stuff most of the day. It was pretty warm. I did go shopping for a few things at the store. And then my neighbor Karen, that I had breakfast with, I was heading to the store, and she said, uh, "If you're," asked me which stores I was going to, and I told her. She said I could pick up some cilantro because she's making street tacos for dinner, and
Um,
she would like to have me over. So I went over there for dinner, and she made fantastic tacos. That was some of the best I've ever had. She put everything in it. Uh, anyhow, it was really, really well. Anyhow, so let's see.
they want to know if you lived in any other country.
I never lived in any other country. The only countries I've been to outside of the U.S. is Mexico and Canada. So not very far into those either. I lived in Bisbee, Arizona, which I mean, not Bisbee. Yeah, no, trying to think. Anyhow, I lived in, gosh, I can't think of the name of the town. Nogales, Sonora. There's where I lived. So I would walk across the border every day or every other day to get their fresh avocados.
Yum.
Yeah, oh, they were good. The best out of avocados I've ever had. Huge, humongous, really good, always fresh, ripe, fantastic. Anyhow, so yeah, so then I went to Canada a few times with my older sister who lives in Washington State. And we took the ferry over from, I believe, one of the ports there in Washington. Um, and we took the big ferry. And one time we drove the car on the ferry and took that over. Then we traveled up and down the coastline of Canada. We actually went and stayed in Victoria for a couple weeks one time. And that trip, we went to see every museum was there in Victoria. All kinds of museums. We did the double Dutch bus. We went to Bouchard Gardens. Oh, that was so much fun. Anyhow, I have good memories of that. That was my sister that took me out of the foster home and took care of me when I was a teenager. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Let's see what else.
What's your favorite climate?
The desert, the warm
Okay.
climate.
I knew it was going to be the desert.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I don't like the cold. It gets right into my bones. Even since I was a kid, when we worked in the fields as kids, I think I had frostbite. I think that's why the cold affects me so bad. Um, so anything below 80 is cold to me.
Wow.
I can tolerate the mid 70s, but below that, I'm cold. I usually have a little sweatshirt on. So that's why I live in the desert. I stay in the desert for that reason. And Jay, hello. I'm glad you're here. Old car junkie. Let's see. I think I missed a few. Teddy is here. Mobank Folio Bucks is here. There we go. I think I'm catching up.
Here's a
Scarlet.
question.
So glad your sister and you have each other. Yes, my sister's about 4 years older than me, and I don't get to see her at all. But I do talk to her once a month on the phone. My baby sister, I talk to regularly, and she's usually right here in the chat. So that would be Ann Holland. And when she's here, she's always very supportive of me. I see Camo Dick Bullen and Adventures in Xanadu is here. We have 70 people in the chat, Tanya. No way
Wow.
I can keep up with everybody.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There was a question. Oh, here it is.
We are going to sell our home in Michigan.
Everybody
Okay.
is.
Have you ever been to Slow Jamiston? It's not far from Slab City. No, I went to Slab City this year, but I don't know where Oh, uh, is that town that's supposed to be a country? A country all by itself? It's not a
In
town.
California.
Elaine G, thank you for your super chat. I appreciate that.
Oh, I
Thank you
missed
so
that.
much. Okay, so Patricia G, hello. Let's see. Okay, so how is Amy asked how is car camping working out? Um, yeah, I think we already answered that kind of. Well, okay, I'll be honest with you. I tell it all about this in the car tour, so I don't want to reveal too much. The car setup, I can camp in it, but physically, for me, it's hard to do it for long periods. So for me, a couple days to a week is more than enough. I have to stoop and squat a lot in the car. No headroom at all, but I can get in and get out and do the things I have to, but it's not easy for me. And in the Pontiac that I had before, I had a lot more room because of the way it was set up. In the Pontiac, I was able to take out the back seat. I would still have access to the trunk from the inside. In this car, it's not possible. I can't take out the back seat. So I ended up making my bed out of the back seat. So then I took out the passenger seat. I think you've seen that video for a lot of you have. Uh,
Gotta
oh,
say that back bed is very comfortable though.
yeah. Sat in bumper to bumper traffic. So thanks for keeping me company. You're welcome, Tracy. So yeah. So anyhow, I've been staying really, really busy for the summer. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do. Um, Bernays here. Hello, Fairy Dust. Um, I want to travel. Is there a question? Oh, did you put that up?
Yeah.
I keep doing. I keep finding them. Then when you do,
That's
is there
funny.
a reason why you won't make it to 022? Yeah, there's a lot of reasons, Tim. That's Tim Mobank for your bucks. Um, One is the expense. It's 1,000 miles each way for me. Plus, if I'm gonna go all the way to Oregon, I wouldn't want to stop there. I would want to be able to go up to Washington and visit my family. That would put another 600 miles or more on my car and my finances. The other reason is I would have to take the diesel box truck because I couldn't stay in the car for long periods of time for camping. Like I said, 2 days to a week, maybe. It would take me longer than a week to get there because I have to stop a lot because of my physical disabilities. Yes, it's hot in Quartzsite now. um, so between the gas money and especially going through California and Oregon, the gas is well. When I went down to Lake Isabella, it was 350 miles. Tanya is about
Yeah.
370, three
About
seventy
three. Yeah, I was gonna say
each
360.
way. So there's 740 miles. Okay, at I did get good gas mileage in the car. I got about 26 miles to the gallon in the car, but still at $5.79 a gallon for regular gas. Um, that's just not in my budget. In the diesel, it's at least $1 a gallon, even more than that, going through California and Oregon. So that's a ton of money. physically, I can only drive a few hours at a time. I would have to stop a lot. I would have to find a place to camp overnight each several days each way. And then, like I said, I wouldn't want to go if I couldn't go see my family. So I haven't been able to see them for quite a while. So it's not really just the money. It really is not. And carpool or caravan, yes, I could follow Tanya and Derek up there, so I wouldn't have to be completely alone. But they're going to go visit their families and people after they leave the meetup. So they're going to do their thing. So, and I know there's a lot of people that say I could stay at their place. It's going to be, unless it's right on route, I'm still going to have to drive extra miles to get to any place that a friend would offer. And the whole thing, physically, I don't think I can do it. That is probably the main reason. Physically, I don't think I want to drive more than about 300 miles at any direction right now. My eyes are not getting better. I'm not sick, but I still have a lot of health issues. I have a bad back. I have fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, neuropathy, arthritis, PTSD. I just have a ton of health problems that people don't see. And I don't really talk about it a lot on my channel.
Yeah.
But I do have health issues that it's just not feasible. I just don't think I can do it. And I won't fly. I could possibly take a train. You're going to drop me off at my sister's. You have no idea where my sister is. She's all the way over on the other side of Washington, on the east side of Washington, almost to the Idaho border. So I don't
Yeah.
think so, Tim, but I do appreciate your offer. I know you mean well, but I know people really want me to go to Oregon meetup. I really wanted to go, but no, I can't do it. No, I couldn't. I, yeah, I'm just not gonna. It's not gonna happen. So I'm okay with it. So Amy says, I agree, Dean, with my heart problems from COVID when we went to Colorado from Indiana. It was a lot for me. It can be very hard to travel with health issues. Thank you for understanding.
Yeah, I even have struggled big time just going to LA. Like it's hard for me. It's going to be a long trip for me as well. And so I understand where you're coming from. I'm
And
like,
your health issues are more physically obvious and more noticeable for you than mine are.
yeah.
And mine health issues are not real visible. Here's one thing, okay? I have in the truck. I've talked about this before, but I'm gonna tell people again so they understand. If I take the truck, which I would have to, in order to camp, okay? If I take the truck, my seat is not adjustable. It will not go back. It will not go forward. It will not go up or down. And it causes me have my sciatica, my legs will go numb, or my hips go numb. I just can't do it anymore. And I wish people would understand that sometimes you get to a point in life, you can't do everything you want to do. And I can't do everything I want to do, but it doesn't make me an unhappy person. I am happy. I do it what I can. I'm not getting younger. I'll be 70 years old next month. When you look at me, I look like I'm in great health, and compared to many people much, much younger than I am in very good health. But it doesn't take away the things that I do have going on. Yeah. See, my baby sister lives in Ritzville, Washington, Amy. Let's see.
Where's
Or I
it?
guess Lisa's the one that said that. So, is there really a difference between the heat in the desert and the humidity of the East Coast. I live in Washington State. Yeah, there's a big difference. The desert heat is dry heat. It's not as hot as humidity because it's hotter here, temperature wise. But the feelings of the humidity, I think, would drain you more, and become more dehydrated and what have you in the humid heat. So yeah, my Davy says about the neuropathy. That's what I have. Is really bad on my feet. It causes burning and tingling and pain a lot in my feet. So yeah. Let's see. Yes. Steve says at Box Van Dee, Oki and I have fun when we visit you and Hugh. Yes, and I can still do some short visits. Okay, it is summer here. It's over almost 100 degrees, pretty close to it every day right now. And it's going to get hotter. It will get up to the 120s. And so I do have this space in the RV park, which I do have air conditioning here. If I go off the grid, I won't have air conditioning because I can't run the air conditioner on solar. I don't have enough solar or enough battery bank to store the solar. I have enough solar, just not enough battery bank to do it. I would have to invest money in lithium batteries, which are very expensive. So I can't use the air conditioner when I'm traveling, but I do have fans. If I get up to a higher elevation, like up in Flagstaff area, then I can handle, you know, the heat with the fans. It would be fine. Like Bernie says, you can breathe in the West Coast, but hot, humid, buggy, it feels like you can't even breathe. Okay, Elaine, thank you so much for coming, hon.
Bye, Elaine.
Yeah. Lisa Crane is from England. Hello, Lisa. Paul Vines is here too. Let's see. I probably missed a few RV ashes in April. That's Margie and Jeff. Okay. Yeah, sciatica is pretty miserable because it's shooting severe pain all the way from your back down to your toes. When you're driving, you can't have that going on. So in the truck, I just can't do it. Long distances. Like I said, I can drive a few 100 miles, but after that, everything starts seizing on me. Victoria Hinton is here. It's late in England. I bet it is. I don't know what the hours difference is, but I do know it's different. Um, Anyhow, I didn't come on here tonight to talk about my health issues. I really don't like to talk about it. You know, everybody everybody gets older. Everybody has health problems. And one thing I swore when I was growing up, I know it
Oh, thank
sounds,
you, Lisa.
I didn't see what.
Got a mess. Yeah. Thanks, Lisa. Nice to see you.
Oh yeah. Um, my mother, bless her heart, she raised 5 kids in a car. It was not an easy life, and believe me, but she always talked about her health problems and all the different medications she was taking to everybody she saw. She never got to make friends and be around people. She never learned how to be around people. So that's all she had to talk about is her kids and her health problems. But I swore I would never be like my mother. I would never be the person that talks about their health all the time. So I don't like to do that. So I
I
just,
don't like it either. Do you never? I try to avoid that. I don't know why. I just hate talking about it too. When all my stuff, I feel uncomfortable. I don't know why.
well, plus, truthfully, nobody wants to hear about all your medicine and your health problems all the time. There's got to be
Nope.
other things in life that people can talk about because talking about your health problems is not going to change it. Not
That's
unless you're
right.
talking to somebody that has resolutions for it, you know.
But
But
she's right. It does, if you do talk about it some, at least it gives people
right,
inspiration. So that part
right.
is
It's
good.
exactly. I mean, I'll talk about it to the extent that I will try to give people what I do to make myself feel better and get through issues. But I don't like to dwell on myself, period. But
That's what it is. It's just the uncomfortableness of talking about yourself,
yeah,
really.
yeah, yeah. But people do get tired of hearing it, and that's all you talk about. Yeah,
Or
they'll
sometimes you feel like they think that you're being pity party or something like
right,
that.
exactly. And I never want to have that have people think I'm feeling sorry for myself, because I do not feel sorry for myself at all. I've been through a world of difficulties throughout my life, but today I realize I went all through that for reasons. That's why I am strong. I will acknowledge I am a strong person, both mentally and physically. And I have the same problems that everybody else does, but I deal with them. And I deal with them in a way that I can still smile every day and find something positive every day. So anyhow, somebody asked me in my chat earlier, one of my other videos, that would I be singing on my channel tonight. So because of that request, I'm gonna play one of my songs on this here, and then I'll
Okay.
come back and talk
And
to
I'm going to
everybody.
drop down real quick for a minute.
Okay, well, sure. So let me get this song up, and I'll go ahead and play it. Let's see if I can find one. Okay, this song is really, I talked about, I don't live in fear, people. I do not, we are going through a lot in this world right now, but I will not live in fear anymore. So I'm going to play this song for you I wrote. Here we go. This song is a prayer to God. How did we get here, Lord, in a world with so much fear? If we call your name now, will you show us you still care? Can you hear me, Lord? Can you see me, Lord? When I read your word, you say you will. I have called your name, asking who's to blame for the world of shame we live in now. How did we get here, Lord, in a world with so much fear? If we call your name, Lord, will you show us that you care? Are you watching, Lord? Are you listening now? Do you really see what's going on? Will you answer, Lord, with your power and sword? You promised me, you gave your word. How did we get here, Lord, in a world with so much fear? If we call your name now, will you show us you still care? Listen to us, Lord. Will you show us how to call out your name, and in this pain, do you see us, Lord? Are you really there? Please stop this shame and show you care. How did we get here, Lord, in a world with so much fear? If we call your name now, will you show us you still care? How did we get here, Lord, in a world with so much fear? If we call your name now, will you show us you still care? Can you hear me, Lord? So thank you everybody for your sweet words and comments about my song. I agree, Freddie Schaefer. I believe she's the one that says God hears and answers all prayers. So I believe that, and thank you. I can see so many wonderful comments. It makes me feel really good. I wrote that song right in the middle of the heavy duty pandemic when everybody was so living in so much fear. We we're gonna have the flu, basic flu, going on forever probably. We always have, all the way back from the 1800s. So I don't want to talk about that, but I will say we're always going to have things going on in this world. But God gave us an immune system to fight that. And I believe that God takes care of us if we love Him. And so I don't live in fear. I believe that God does answer all our questions in one way or another. Maybe we don't always get the answers we want, but yeah. So, anyhow, so I don't know. I probably have a lot of comments in here I haven't reached some on it too.
Thank you, Steve. Derek, an inspiration. That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's see. I want to kind of scroll through the chat and see if
This
there's.
is my heating pad. I'm not wearing a cape.
I love your heating pad.
It's always.
I wish I could find. I wish I knew how. Tanny, maybe while you're here, can you tell me when I try to pull up a picture from my files? I don't know how to do that on this StreamYard. So what am I doing wrong?
You have to upload it under brand.
Upload it. What if I just want to show the pictures?
Oh, do you want to share the screen and pull it up
Yeah,
that way?
yeah, I could do that. But
Yeah, you can share the
so,
screen.
but I don't know how to do that. Okay, I have a click on share.
Yeah.
Video file or what?
Yeah, I don't know if is there can you do pictures on the video file one?
Let's find out.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll try.
let's see. Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can do it. If I pull in here. Wait, hang on. I have to go to a different one, I think. Let's go in here. So, I think this might be the one. Here we go. Let's see. Question. Okay, once I get it open, I don't know.
Don't blow away
Oh,
with
there it
it.
is.
There you go. Perfect.
Oh, I figured out how I could do it.
That was my favorite. I love that.
I love it.
You're almost getting blown away.
I want to show you another one. Hang on.
That was so funny.
Okay, let me try to share another one. Now that I know how to do it, can find one. Hang on, I have another one. Oh, where it is. Uh, let's see. Here's one. This is a video. I think I can play it. I don't know.
Baby. Good morning. Shake your dust. Gravel.
I think
doing?
StreamYard did something and made it easier.
Super.
I couldn't do that before.
I could be outside all the time.
Okay, let's
Grandma.
remove that. I'll share a few more. I hope everybody's liking this.
Thank you for your super chat, Amy Luva.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that.
Lueva.
I'll play a thank you clip in a second here. I want to. I wanted to show the picture I have of you, Tanya.
Which
but
one?
I don't think it's on here.
So funny.
Oh, here is another one of Maxie. Let's play this one.
Where are you going, Maxie? Is it water time?
Yes.
And Amy sent another one, a $2 superstar sticker. Thank you, Amy. Okay, that's good. So what did I say I was going to do?
Play a thank you.
Oh, that's right.
Want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Thank you. Let's see here.
All right. So thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see. I want to do a giveaway tonight. My oldest sister, which the one that I was talking about that lives, that went to Canada with me, she took care of me. She took care of all 5 of us kids during her adulthood. She married at a very young age, at 15 years old, and she became a mother at 16 years old. And during that short time, when her children were still babies, she took every one of us kids in for a period of time and helped raise us because my parents were having problems. So my sister, about a couple months ago, she made a bunch of things that I can give away on my channel for my live streams. So what I'm going to do is give away. She made some bookmarks, some like trivia things or card holders for playing cards, and she made bowl cozies to keep your bowl warm. So I'm going to give one of those items or a bookmark or something like that she made, handmade, as a giveaway. And this is what I need to get you to type. Let me get rid of this one and pull up another one. So pull up the giveaway tool. Let's see. Okay. Share screen. Oh, let's see. There we go. Brave tab. So I didn't know how to do this. That's something.
I love that they made the giveaway tool. That's awesome.
So let's see if it's showing. Yes, it is. Okay. Type the word love, LOVE, in the chat. Anybody that wants to win one of these homemade gifts that my sisters sent for you guys. So type the word love, and everybody that gets the word in will be entered into this tool, so that it'll choose somebody. So whoever wins this needs to email me, and Tanya will put my email address on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, so we'll say, let's see how many people we have in there right now. Let's start collecting. We have 23 entries so far. So anybody that wants to win, I'll wait a minute to make sure we get everybody in there. 24. Because we have 53 people in the chat. If you don't want to win it, please don't type the word. Of course, you probably already did. What have we got? 30 entries. What do you think? Has it been long enough, Tanya?
Anybody else? This is your last warning.
The last one I see is TLB.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, we have 30 entries. I'm going to go ahead and draw. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. If you didn't get the word in, you won't be in the drawing. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, my name is there. Then there. Oh, well. If
I don't think it'll let you.
Old Vine's in. All right. Congratulations. That's this new person in my channel. So
Yay!
Old Vine's in. Thank you. Good. And I'm glad you won. Okay. So
the email's at the bottom of the screen. Email and let her know you won tonight's giveaway.
And I think I would like to draw again, but I'm going to be, when you email me, send me your full name and your shipping address where you can receive the package. If out of the country, this is only good in the US. I should have said that, but it's only going to be good for somebody that lives in the US because shipping is 3 times. It's ridiculous for a small item. They want to charge me like $30 to send the last one. Just, it's crazy. So it has to be in the country. If you haven't got your word in yet, go ahead and put it in. This is going to be for a $10 Amazon gift card. I'm going to draw again. So let's see. And if you are,
email her for the address.
let me answer that question. Amy, she said, I would like to send you something very small. How can you do that? Yeah, is that word you're answering?
Yeah, I was telling her to go ahead and email you and then you'll give her the address.
Yes, email me. Okay. So, but I do only receive small items, people, because I don't have a lot of room. Either that I will have to give it to somebody because I can't keep it. Anyhow, let's see. So this next one is going to be for a $10 Amazon card. If you already typed the word love, you don't have to type it again. Just if you haven't done it yet, type it. So here we go. This is a $10 Amazon card. All you have to do is send me an email and it will go to your email address. Scooter FPB.
Wow.
Thank you so much. That is very sweet. Thank you so much. That's another new person to my channel. Thank you
Scooter, we're going to play you a thank you after this drawing.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and do another drawing. Here we go. We have 35 entries. Here we go. If you already won, you will not be eligible to win this. Desert Adventures in Arizona. All right. Make sure you give me an email there, Steve. Appreciate that. Okay, that will be all the gifts giving tonight. Whoops. I thought I just... Okay, I'm right. I thought I closed the StreamYard.
Oh, oops, that would have been bad.
I know, I closed that tool.
Okay, here, I'm going to play something.
And while I'm at it, I'm going to play another thing.
Just there you go.
Sir, for all my friends here. Let me play this here. So this here for everybody that has sent me PayPals, super chats, wonderful comments, emails, anything you've done for me, watch a video. This is for everybody that supports my channel. Here we go. So thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate you. You have been a great support. I will tell you, people, this week I reached 24,000 subscribers. So I finally got there, and when I hit the 25,000 subscriber milestone, I will do a really good giveaway. And I'm not going to say exactly what it'll be, but it will be a very good item. Will only be able to be shipped in the US, but 25,000. I need another 1,000 subscribers. So share me out with your friends. Share my videos out with your friends on your community tabs, with your Facebook group or Instagram, and make sure everybody gets to know me. Then they'll be able to come to my live stream and be eligible for a big prize. And when I get to 25,000, I'm hoping I'll get there this year. Thank you, David. Thank you, Dick Barton.
Amy Lova, another super chat.
Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and play another one.
Okay. I'll do this one.
Okay. Thank you so much for your amazing support. I really appreciate it. So, people, if you're interested in the memberships, you see, I don't do a lot of special things for individual members. I do appreciate your support, but I don't have a lot of time because I really can't do a whole lot of special membership things like extra videos and special previews and things like that. I have no time to do all those things, but I try to show my appreciation on my channel, in my videos, and in my live streams. So that's pretty much what you will get, but you will get a shout out. So let me put this up here real fast. Let me see if I can find the right one. Where is it? Oh, here we go. So I'll put that on the bottom. How can I purchase a bowl coaster from your sister? They are not for sale. They are only for gifts. I give them away to people that win in my live streams. And so that's the best I can tell you. Let's see. So what I was going to do one more thing. So let me play this one more time before we leave, because we've been on an hour. We still have 66 people in the chat. I don't know if people want to go longer. I'm running out of things to talk about. Unless you have questions for me, I will be happy. I'll stick around as long as I see questions. So let me do this here. Hang on for a minute. Do this one more time. And this is the other one that I created for the members this month. This is the active members who are members currently on my channel right now. So here we go. This is the second one I created. Okay, so what I will tell you is I have moderators on my channel. All my moderators that come to my live streams on a regular basis, please send me your mailing address. I will send you one of my sister's handmade bookmarks to your mailing address. Send me your full name and mailing address to all my moderators. Please do that. I will announce this in one of my videos so that the people that are not here tonight can get a beautiful bookmark sent to them. So I would like to show you them, but I would have to dig them out tonight. So it's kind of buried away, put it away in this my little space. So
Well, that's awesome.
I want all my moderators. Thank you, JJ, for joining my membership program. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So, like I said, right now I have 42, now 43 members. Thank you again. And memberships, like I said, I don't do a lot for my members, but I do appreciate you. As the way I see it is everybody is a member on my channel. And I already played this song before a little bit, but I'll play this just for everybody to know how I feel about them. Just a little thank you, and I'm letting you know your special gifts of love are helping me grow as I try to help others by your joining me. We are doing this together, we are family. We can help others to find joy in their lives and not be discouraged by all the strife. Thank you for your help, 'cause I know I'm not alone. You are all members and part of my home. Wrote that, hang on. I wrote that because this was when I was still thinking about doing memberships, because I almost didn't do memberships. I started to do them and I took
Thank
them
you,
away.
Angie.
I took them away because I felt I didn't want anybody to feel they were less on my channel. Everybody that comes to my channel that supports me in any way, whether you watch a video, whether you comment, anything you do on my channel, you are a member. So that song is not just for people that pay a monthly membership. That song was written for everybody because I love everybody. Love is what makes the world go round. So I do appreciate you guys so much. Uh, how are you and Maxie doing? We're doing great, Michelle. How are you doing? I'm glad you're here. Um,
Freddie, that happens to us too. Don't we always forget what we're gonna say. Both Dee and I
well,
do it.
I'm kind of brain dead anyhow, so that's for sure. So I love everybody truthfully, and I always try to tell people at the end of my videos, I want to tell you there's somebody out there that needs to hear that they are loved. 6 years ago, people, I didn't know anybody loved me. I knew God loved me, but I didn't know anybody loved me besides God. And oh, thank you, Tommy. Thank you for Tommy Travels. I appreciate you. Uh, I'll play a song for you in just a second. I want to tell you that if you want to stick around, I will read one of my poems of how I felt in my life before I started my YouTube channel and before I got on the road. So you're never late, Michelle. You're here. Thank you so much. So type one in the chat if you want to stick around and hear a poem. In the meantime, Tanya, why don't we go ahead and play a thank you for Tommy? I appreciate it.
Okay, got it.
Let me get the phone. Phone is while I do that. Go ahead. All right. So I
Tommy.
see a few people want to stick around to hear this poem. The poem is called God Hears My Prayers. It's a poem of hope and faith. Let me see if I can get the lighting in here a little brighter. I can't see this paper. Hang on, people. Bear with me. That might be a little better. Not really. Okay, here we go. A lonely child, she felt so unloved. She knew God existed in heaven above, yet she was left here to fight her plight, and didn't know at the end there was light. She struggled daily to understand why she was here in this great big land. She searched for answers year after year, but no answers came to remove her fears. And when she was at the end of her rope, she sought to end it all. She just couldn't cope. Finally, one night, in her deep, dark cave, she closed her eyes and began to pray. That was the start of her journey back. What was before, it would never come back. God heard her prayers every night. He opened her eyes. She could see the light. She asked, "Why did you come? I know you don't care." But he held out his hands and he bid her come near. From then until now, she is never alone. He showed her in future what would be her new home. When her spirit leaves her body, she won't need to roam, but in the future, she will find her new home. Not today. It's not time yet to go. There's still much to do here. She must not let go. So many out there who have felt the same way. Her voice must be heard. She has so much to say. Who knows how many need to hear that they don't have to live in fear. He hears them too. He's listening now. Open arms to them too he brings. God knows your sorrow, my dear sweet friend. Open your eyes. See the light at the end. You must reach out and ask him, "Will you please come in?" When he returns and my work here is done, he'll say, "Come into my arms, my dear sweet little one." So I hope you enjoyed that poem. I wrote that last year or something like that. So, um, Steve, I have many talents, but they're not very good. I only written 3 or 4 poems. I've only written 3 songs. I can't play the guitar anymore. I barely can play the ukulele. You know, and I'm crafty, but nothing is ever looking professionally. Everything is amateur. But I give myself a little credit because never, I don't feel like I will ever be a failure. I think that I'm willing to try anything, and I do not believe in quitting. I will never quit until the day I leave this earth and join my lovely Father in heaven. And I'll be ready when he's ready for me. So thank you for the beautiful comments.
Jay.
I really enjoyed this live stream tonight. I was really hesitating whether I could even pull it off. It's getting hard for me because I'm always so nervous I won't entertain you, that you'll get bored. I don't want to just read everybody's comments. I want to share something of value with you. And hopefully I have done that. And I hope you'll keep coming back. I will be doing a live stream twice a month, usually every other Saturday. Um, but it's not guaranteed. I will always put the link or announcement thumbnail out a few hours beforehand. So I hope you will keep coming. Please check if you're not already subscribed to my channel. Please do so. If you're not already watching some of my videos, go back and look at them. There's a lot of information about how you can deal with life and how I dealt with life. So if you enjoyed this video, please put some hearts in there and make sure you come back and go watch my channel. Thank you all for coming. I want to say good night. Have a great evening. I
Good
love
night,
you.
everybody.
Bye bye.